What if I told you one small blue gemstone has sold for millions of dollars? Not because it's the biggest, not because it's the brightest, but because nature created something so rare that even the world's wealthiest collectors compete to own it. For thousands of years, sapphires have been worn by kings, queens, warriors, and explorers. They have witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations and survived for millions of years beneath the Earth's surface before ever seeing daylight. But here's the question: why is sapphire so valuable? How does an ordinary-looking rock become one of the world's most treasured gemstones? And what makes one sapphire worth just a few dollars while another sells for millions? Today we're uncovering the incredible story of sapphire, from its birth deep inside the earth to the world's most famous blue gems. 1. What is sapphire? At first glance, sapphire may look like an ordinary blue crystal, but hidden inside is one of nature's greatest engineering achievements. Sapphire is a variety of the mineral corundum, made almost entirely of aluminum and oxygen. If corundum were perfectly pure, it would actually be completely colorless. So where does the famous blue color come from? The answer lies in tiny traces of iron and titanium. These elements are so small they're almost impossible to see, yet together they create the deep royal blue color that has fascinated people for centuries. Sapphire is also one of the hardest natural materials on Earth, ranking 9 out of 10 on the Mohs hardness scale. Only diamond is harder. That incredible hardness means a sapphire can survive scratches that would damage almost any other gemstone. This is one reason sapphire jewelry can be passed down through generations. 2. How sapphire forms. Every sapphire begins its journey far below our feet. Deep inside the Earth's crust, temperatures rise above 1,000 degrees Celsius. Pressure becomes almost unimaginable. Over millions of years, aluminum-rich rocks slowly transform into beautiful sapphire crystals. But forming the crystal is only the beginning. Massive tectonic forces push these crystals closer to the Earth's surface. Then rain, rivers, and erosion carry many sapphires into riverbeds and gravel deposits. This is why miners often search river gravels instead of digging deep underground. Imagine waiting millions of years just to be discovered by human hands. Every sapphire tells that incredible geological story. 3. Where the best sapphires come from. Not every sapphire is the same. Its birthplace can dramatically influence its color, clarity, and value. Kashmir produces perhaps the world's most legendary sapphires. Their soft, velvety blue color has become the standard by which all other blue sapphires are judged. Sri Lanka has been producing sapphires for over 2,000 years and is famous for bright, vibrant blue stones. Myanmar is known for deep royal blue sapphires with exceptional richness. Madagascar has become one of the world's most important modern sapphire sources, producing gems of outstanding quality. Australia produces darker blue sapphires that are highly durable and popular in jewelry. Each location leaves its own signature on the gemstone. 4. Why some sapphires cost millions. 2 sapphires may look similar to the average person, yet one could sell for a few $100s, while another sells for millions. Why? The answer comes down to 4 factors. First is color. The finest sapphires display a rich, vivid royal blue, not too dark and not too light. Second is clarity. The fewer visible inclusions, the rarer the gemstone. Third is cut. A master cutter can transform a rough crystal into a dazzling gem that reflects light beautifully. Finally, size. Large, high-quality sapphires are exceptionally rare. When all 4 qualities come together, collectors around the world compete for ownership. Some exceptional sapphires have broken auction records, selling for millions of dollars. 5. Famous sapphires. Throughout history, a few sapphires have become legendary. The Logan Sapphire, weighing over 422 carats, is one of the largest flawless blue sapphires ever discovered and is displayed at the Smithsonian Institution. The Blue Belle of Asia, a stunning 392-carat sapphire from Sri Lanka, sold at auction for more than $17 million, making it one of the most valuable sapphires ever sold. The Star of India, weighing an incredible 563 carats, is one of the world's most famous sapphires and has become a museum treasure admired by millions. These remarkable gemstones remind us that sapphire is far more than a beautiful blue stone. It is a masterpiece of nature, formed over millions of years, treasured across civilizations, and destined to inspire future generations. 6. The hunt for sapphire. How miners find these hidden treasures. Before a sapphire becomes a priceless gemstone, it begins as a rough crystal hidden deep within the earth, or buried beneath river gravel, waiting to be discovered. Finding one is anything but easy. In countries like Sri Lanka, Madagascar, and Australia, miners spend long days digging narrow pits, washing tons of gravel, and carefully searching through countless ordinary rocks. Most of the time, they find nothing. Thousands of stones may pass through their hands before a single sapphire appears. When a rough sapphire is finally uncovered, it doesn't look like the sparkling gem you see in jewelry stores. It may be covered in dirt, surrounded by rough rock, and seem completely ordinary. Only after careful cleaning, cutting, and polishing does its true beauty emerge. For every spectacular sapphire displayed in a museum or sold at auction, countless hours of hard work, patience, and determination made that discovery possible. Every sapphire represents not only millions of years of Earth's history, but also the dedication of the people who searched tirelessly to bring it to light. So the next time you see a sapphire sparkling in a jewelry store or on someone's hand, remember that you're looking at far more than just a beautiful blue gemstone. You're looking at a crystal that began its journey hundreds of millions of years ago, deep beneath the Earth's surface. It survived incredible heat, immense pressure, shifting continents, and the relentless forces of nature before finally reaching the light. Every sapphire is unique. No two are exactly alike. Each one carries its own story, shaped by the place it formed and the millions of years it took nature to create it. From the legendary velvety blue sapphires of Kashmir to the brilliant gems of Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Madagascar, and Australia, these extraordinary stones continue to amaze collectors, scientists, and jewelry lovers around the world. Perhaps that's why sapphire has remained one of humanity's most treasured gemstones for thousands of years. It's not just because of its beauty, but because it represents something incredibly rare, a masterpiece that only nature can create. So here's a question for you. If you could own one gemstone for the rest of your life, would you choose a sapphire, a ruby, an emerald, or a diamond? Let me know your choice in the comments. I read as many of your comments as I can, and I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this journey into the fascinating world of sapphires, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure into the world's rarest gemstones and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.